North Korea's latest intercontinental ballistic missile test demonstrated that it has a weapon that could hit the U.S. mainland. Another crucial component is developing a nuclear warhead that could be mounted on this kind of missile. The North conducted its most recent nuclear bomb test last year. A senior South Korean Defense Ministry official is warning another nuclear test is likely, as are more missile launches. Despite that, South Korea's leaders aren't closing the door to talks.
There's not even a bit of change in our military stance, in that it sternly responds to North Korea's provocations. However, I will say that our door of dialogue is always open.
But the message from the United States is that it is losing patience. In a phone call, President Donald Trump and the Prime Minister of U.S. ally Japan agreed further action needs to be taken on North Korea. At the same time, tough words for China. The U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, said the U.S. would not call for an emergency meeting of the Security Council. An additional Security Council resolution that does not significantly increase the international pressure on North Korea is of no value, Haley said in a statement. In fact, it is worse than nothing, because it sends the message to the North Korean dictator that the international community is unwilling to seriously challenge him. China must decide whether it is finally willing to take this vital step. China did condemn North Korea's test launch, but Chinese leaders object to increasing the number of U.S. THAAD missile defense batteries in South Korea. The U.S. tested a THAAD interceptor from Alaska on Sunday. The U.S. Missile Defense Agency said it was the 15th successful intercept out of 15 THAAD tests. The ground-based missile defense system uses powerful radar to detect and stop incoming ballistic missiles from reaching their target. China contends the defense system undermines its security. The South Korean government had put the final rollout of the THAAD system on hold, but is now moving to install the remaining launchers, at least temporarily, in response to the latest threat. The Parliamentary Defense Committee chief says he believes the North now has the atmospheric re-entry technology that is a key element to the nuclear-tipped ICBM it is trying to develop. Novak, Al Jazeera, Seoul.